Jazz are still trying to figure out what their identity is, but they got to be prepared to fight back physically in this game against the Rockets.
Houston wins the tip, Dylan Brooks. Yeah, both these teams played last night. Thunder here against the Jazz, and the Rockets had to fly in from home after they knocked off Minnesota 121-115.
See if he can give the Jazz some spark as well.
Sengun draws a double team. KJ Martin flies up another 3 over 2 start. Thompson, Şengün, the Kessler effect. And Amin Thompson with a nice soft. Rockets try to spread the floor, and they get an open look by Jalen Green. Watch out, 35 last night. Had a bucket, a block, and a steal, and there's Kenyon Martin. Hiding behind those sunglasses.
Well, he's got the toughness of his dad.
Bryce has started 0 for 3. Dylan Brooks behind the back, the dish down low inside. And Şengün scores his second bucket. Şengün looks inside, takes it back out. Stop and pop jumper. That ball takes a left turn out of bounds. Saved by Şengün. Here's Holiday deep. Off the mark, rebound Walker.
Get that contact with the defender and just going right up in front of that rim.
Şengün straight away, free throw line jumper.
Yeah, it's a set shot, really.
Who just checks in, made his Jazz debut last night with 7 points, a couple of assists in 11 minutes.
Kyle Filipowski just showing some physicality early on in this game as Şengün, with a second effort, gets it to go over Lowry. Well, the one thing you cannot do, as I mentioned a little bit before, you cannot force the issue. And I think Bryce Sensabaugh and Lowry might be doing a little bit of that, right? Now, without Kessler in the game, Jazz are going to need some help with this big guy, Şengün. Look how deep he's getting.
Reaches up.
You got to get some help.
Flip, cut it inside. Shepard got a piece of that pass, and the shot by Isaiah Filipowski, the foul.
Established means you're not moving, right? And for sure, Şengün was moving. You saw that right foot come up off the floor, and maybe he had established it enough that they didn't change it. A little emotion, a little frustration.
Jalen Green denied. Good defense. Keontae was there with Market and Şengün. 15-footer down the barrel. What the Rockets have done and what the Jazz are doing. And the answer was simply yes. Last year, 11th in the West. They climbed to number 4, and they've done it fairly quickly, by the way.
Şengün's not going to out-jump anybody, but he sure outsmarts a lot of players. You're right about the similarities, Bowler. I think the Jazz, Isaiah Collier setting the tone.
From downtown, here's Collier to push it up short, rebound. Houston, a Green with the push. He'll pass it to Şengün, and KJ Martin just...
You know you have to bring a little bit more to be in the game with this team. And I think the Jazz have done a pretty decent job in showing that right now. Hence a close game.
So far, not a clinic from the stripe.
Rumor either.
Knocked away, stolen by Holiday. Rockets have numbers to Şengün. Hey! Ball fake, the score, and the foul. That was nasty.
Şengün back at the line.
You got to get some help.
Flip, cut it inside. Shepard got a piece of that pass, and the shot by Isaiah Filipowski, the foul.
He's his way back in it. They don't all have to come in bunches. Plus, he's doing other things like boarding as well.
Green.
You've already established, and we're, what, a little more than 25 games to go in the season.
Beautiful pass. Jalen Green to Şengün. Just the 6th turnover by the Jazz tonight. Walker was up top, got a piece, but a foul.
part of that is just his confidence with everything else. Why not add one more thing with that?
Oh, Şengün. Kante to his right. Skips it off the rim. Collier. Inside. Kicks it out. Cody Williams, good look from the corner.
He's still effective out there deep, and that's where he's earning his money right now.
11 off the bench, and he jumped out of the gym.
He did. Yeah, he's got some hops on him. Especially if you're half his weight. Right, but
Dude, both these teams. Putting together a nice run. Foul on the floor. Jazz by a bucket. Brooks. The pass was just on in front of him. Johnny. Paint. Oh, yes.
tough basket, too, by Johnny.
12 dimes last night. Shot clock at 3. He'll drive paint. Looked like it was blocked. But Walker got it back.
See the pressure coming.
Markkanen wide open.
I mean,
You said it best. Shooters got to shoot.
they have to. They're hurting their team if they don't.
Lowry had 6 at the half.
You don't see many of those from Şengün.
Very rare. Here's Green. He'll take it. And then Markkanen is tied up by Şengün.
Maybe one of his best complete games that he's had. Well-balanced attack, a true scoring point guard. You don't want him to be. You want him to fight. And he's been able to do that. That's the life of the NBA. You got to earn your spot. And it's a really good win tonight for the Utah Jazz.